Hello, everyone. This is She Said. Ooh, let's move this out the way. Looking like jungle. I would like to welcome you to the channel. I'm just back from being out and about in the community. I went to Sam's Club to buy a few things. Oh shoot, broke a fingernail. It's ugly. Okay, so anyway, um, what am I trying to say? Okay, I am advising any and all of you to look out for your neighbor, look out for what's going on in your neighborhood. Okay, I don't have what do you call that? I don't have a lot of support here in this neighborhood. I started a neighborhood watch, and as I pulled up and I was just sitting here gathering my things, I had to put my stuff back down. Why? Because a woman came up and I called the owner of the blue house that I keep telling y'all about, and you've seen in some of the videos. I called his cousin because that man is actually moved out of town, just a couple of towns over. But his cousin said he feels like he's probably changed his phone number because he can't reach him. So what he's going to do is call, go to that city and go to the place where he works and try to get a hold of him. And I told him that I do know of two people that are interested in the house, in buying it, me being one of them. Yes, don't make no sense, do it, but that's okay. A lot of stuff I do don't make no sense until after it happens, and people are like, how did you get that? How did whatever? Okay. And I'm not saying that I'll get it, but what I am saying is that, okay, it's hot in here. Hold on. But what I am saying is that I would rather buy it than let it just sit there and got the air on there. Ooh, that smells good. That Hawaiian. Got this from Sam's Club. I pulled out one of those Hawaiian ones, Hawaiian and Ocean. So anyway, I would rather buy it and take care of it, pay taxes on it, than for squatters to be all up in there and around and about and this, that, and the other. The one good thing about that house is that it has a new roof. It's a couple of years old, but it still looks good. But people keep going in there. So what I would do, excuse me, is I would raise the whole thing. For the few people that don't know what raise means I would tear it down. I would tear down the garage, the house, all that. And I don't know if it has a basement or not, but we would fill that in. And I'm thinking I will probably move my stepdad in there. So that, okay, my stepdad's 80 years old. I feel like I'm 104. But, I would move him in and then I could check on him. He would have my number and he could say, okay, this and that's going on. What happened? I don't know. Whatever. Okay. But it wouldn't be a two-story. It would be a single story, probably no basement, and 3 bedrooms at the most. Yeah. It don't need to be. My house is a 3 bedroom. But this is just some ideas that I'm rolling around in my head. But what I'm saying among all of that is start your little, oh, the big old bumblebee, you so pretty. Uh, get you some people in your neighborhood that you talk to, speak to, and all that stuff, and just get you a Facebook neighborhood watch where y'all can use Facebook, to jot down notes. This person had on blue, this, that, and the other, or you could take a picture of them and put that on there. And so when you have to call the police and say, this is the behavior that I saw from this person, this might be a person of interest for you. What did you actually see him do? Stand there and stare at the house and sit on the curb. And then when the mailman came, you jumped up and walked away. So I'm just saying, we've had one neighbor move away and nobody has cut their grass in a very long time. That's a hint to people that there's nobody living there. Okay, well this house has been there's not been anybody living in it for years and years and years. And he used to have somebody come cut the grass, but that person doesn't come cut the grass anymore. So that's another hint. And there were squatters in there before. What tipped me off was this window that I'm looking up at right now. It's closed. It's been open for the longest. When I first called this cousin and I told him, I said, this is what's going on, and I believe there's some people in the house, blah, blah, blah. And I said, the reason why I believe that is because the window's open. Okay, he went up and did whatever he did, and he's called the police and all this and all that. I've called the police. Another neighbor has called the police, and the police were, outside hollering, "Come out! This is the police! Come out with your hands up!" Or whatever it is that they say. But I wasn't here at the time when the police came. I had to go to work. I look. I gotta take care of me first. Oh, look at my farmer tan, farmer tan, farmer tan, farmer tan. Anyway, so y'all probably think I'm just crazy, but I'm not. I just want to live in peace. I want to mind my business, and I want my neighbors to be safe. After you've been living in a spot for 24 years and you know these people, you've watched their babies grow into grown folks. My child is a grown folk. They move away, they come back with other babies, with their babies on their hip. So I'm concerned about my neighborhood, and we really don't have. Okay, let me see how many occupied. We are one, two, three, four, five occupied houses on this block. We've got one, two, three unoccupied houses on this block, and then we have several empty lots. One, two, three. Okay, there's three empty lots besides my two empty lots, but they're mine. And I plan on putting up a fence as soon as I can, whenever I can. Um, my whole thing that I know I'm talking too much, but I pray that you all are safe. I pray that you all are with people who are looking out for each other. And I'm not saying you got to know what people have for dinner and all that. You don't have to know all that. Just, I see a car that I've never seen before. Take a picture of the car. Take a picture of the license plate. If they up to no good and they come back through and they do something, then at least you will have the description of the car and the license plate, and possibly a picture of whoever was driving or in the passenger seat or whatever, something like that. So I'm concerned. I am. The one house on the other end of the block on my side, it's empty, but I see a man go in there quite frequently. I don't know if he's cleaning it up, fixing it up. I don't know what he's doing. That's really none of my business, you know. But the new people that came in, uh, I hope one day to meet them. Hope one day soon to meet them, and ask them if they want to join the neighborhood watch. Just look out for each other and document stuff, because the more eyes you have, the better, as far as I'm concerned. Now, I'm not saying you're supposed to be going peeping in people's windows and carrying on like that, but you can still be of a help and assistance to somebody when you're just looking out. When you're looking out for your own, you're looking out for everybody else. Because if somebody came to my house knocking on my back door and all that kind of stuff, okay, we hope to get pictures of this, that, and the other, and some more stuff, and tell the police, and what did they have on, what color was it, all that kind of stuff. I hope I am making sense to y'all right now. I really do. I hope that I am making sense and I'm not just blah, 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 blah. That's not my intent. Now I do get distracted by things because I'm nosy, but I'm the kind of nosy is like there's boundaries to my nosiness. I'm going if I see you got company, you got company. You ain't complained about it. You ain't complained about, oh, somebody came over my house and they were just beating on my door and they knocked out a window. That's a whole different thing. But I want to see what's going on around me. If you coming for me, I want to see you coming because I got something for you. If you really want it, you can have it. Because I really got something for you if you coming for me. And that's why I don't really want anybody up on me, all close, 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 close up on me. I don't want that because I want to be able to see. And I want, I can't say that. I can't say what I was going to say. I can't say that. Alrighty. But feel my heart. Feel my heart. I'm just not gonna let that happen. And if my pops was to move in, um, I would be equally as because I would feel a little bit of responsibility for him, and I'm sure he would probably feel a little bit of responsibility for me because we family. We ain't family by blood, but he's look. They say if you feed them long enough, they start looking like you. Ain't nobody ever told me that I look like him, but he fed me long enough. I made it to this age. I'm still good. So I thought I would say something to y'all. This is Saturday, and I got a late start because I was watching a live this morning, which was good. And I'm just saying, I'm I'm just a little concerned. This house has been here for a long time. I thought that the vehicles in the garage were stolen. I talked to the cousin, and the cousin said that they actually were not stolen. They were illegally taken by a tow company or something like that. And he had insurance on the vehicles, thank God, uh, and registration and all that kind of stuff. So he proved to them that it was theirs, and he was going to make them bring it back. But they said, "Well, we'll buy it from you." So he sold it to them. Yay, that's a win for him. Now he don't have to worry about people coming, and I don't have to worry about people coming knocking on my door talking about is your neighbor at home, or do you know where I can reach your neighbor? I really am interested in that vehicle on the trailer XYZ. And I would tell him, I said, you know what? I don't know how to get in contact with him. I really don't. But if you write a note, put it in the mailbox, I'm sure he'll get it at some point. I don't know when, but and this would happen at random times of the day. And I'm like, I'm in here minding my own business, and you come over here asking me about somebody else's. Well, okay, I'm trying to be a good neighbor, you know but I don't like it when people come and knock on my door and disturb me while I am getting ready for work or taking a nap before work or whatever, because I don't know what every day holds. One day I may not have any energy and I need that rest before I go into work, and then I'm disturbed, but that's okay. Neither here nor there. No matter. Nobody knows. So we're gonna shut this down here in a little bit. I'm just looking around my house, looking up at this house, and I'm sure I've shown before how it looks in the back and all. And I really would hate to see that house fall down because the house is tall enough to where if it fell this way onto my house, it would do some damage. It would do some damage. Now there is a little bitty lot in between, but it would still damage my house. Now if it fell the other way, it would crush that. It's a two apartment house. It's not like I forgot the name of it. It's not a duplex. It's a front and back, and upstairs and downstairs in both of them. But it's not like It's not like side by side. There's an entrance in the front, and I think there's two on the side and one in the back. Anyway, but they don't call them duplexes anymore. I don't know what they call them. But anyway, if that house fell on that, that would not be good. It would be gone. So that's also something that he should think about. If I was him, I know it's his family home and all that. I know that, but I would think about what kind of trouble I would be in if my house fell on somebody else's house and destroyed it. I ain't trying to go through all that. I don't want it to hurt my house. I don't want it to hurt them. I don't want it to fall in. I would rather have a controlled demolition, if that makes any sense. I would rather a controlled demolition so that nothing got damaged. And I would like to see, I'm just saying, if I owned it, if I bought it, if I owned it, I would like to see it raised properly and then get rid of some of those trees. There's some tree branches that are just all over that house. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to let y'all see this. On the reel, I'm going to let y'all see this. And I hope you can see it. Okay. Now, we're looking out the front of my car, the windshield. Okay. See, look up. You see all those trees up there? You see those branches hanging over the house? Then we got some trees in the front of the house. And they could just fall and cause the whole house to fall, because there was a young lady that lost her house not too long ago. And after that, they built the two houses, that the apartment and the house. They built those not long after that. Now a tree fell, it hit her house, and a neighbor said he heard it. And her dog, we didn't know what happened to her dog. We thought her dog was gone, like it died or something. That dog was in the house, in the back, whatever, like real low key. So he said he heard a boom, and he saw the dog come running down the street looking crazy. And I was like, okay, all right, all right. And I remember that day I rolled in because I had been somewhere, and I rolled in to come home, do what I needed to do right quick, and get in the car and go to work. And I remember her being down here on this end, and she was saying, uh, no, baby, don't go down that way there. Well, I saw the police and stuff. I wasn't about to go that way. I was going to just make my usual Yui and head on out the other way. But anyway, they wouldn't even let her go back in her house to get what do you call it, identification, birth certificates and stuff like that for her kids. They would not. They said no, it's too dangerous. And every day that house leaned more and more and more until it just went poof. And I could see some of the inside of the house, like the kitchen and bathroom and stuff like that. I could see some of that. And it was just heartbreaking. It's like, what can you do to help somebody? What can you do? Now, we were not close. We were neighbors. I've shared birthday cake with her, and I'd ask her, well, could you use this? And would you like some of that? And I remember her bringing canned goods and dry goods to the house. And but of course, she did to all the neighbors, you know. It was really heartbreaking. And people every now and then, they'll ask me about her. And I said, honey, I've seen her twice since her house fell in. But I don't know where she is. I have no clue. And I don't know if she is upset with us because we didn't offer to let her stay. Can't let everybody stay in your house. You better use wisdom. You cannot do that. You can't let them stay in your house. So, and I'm not saying that she was a bad person. I'm just saying that, not, no. there was no, somebody put up a GoFundMe for her, in her sister's name for her or something like that. I don't know anything about that. I don't know what she got, how much she got or anything like that, or if she got anything at all. But I know that I have seen her uh, walking down a couple of streets. And as a matter of fact, she walked um, down the street in front of where I work at, and I saw her. And I told the girls that was with me, I said, the girl y'all keep asking about? I said, that was her right there. She just walked past. What? Leave the woman alone. Leave her alone. Don't bother her. So, anyway, it could be something like that if this blue house was to fall on the apartment building. It could be. I think it'd be worse. I really do. I really think it would be worse. But anyway, I am going to say goodbye. And I want y'all to think about something. What do I always say? Be kind. Be kind to people, but not kind to your detriment. Don't be so, oh, I'm going to help this person, and then you wind up hurt because you tried to help somebody. Sometimes you can't even help your family because you know that they're going to come in your house, they're going to raid your medicine cabinet, they're going to go up under your mattress and wherever else they think they might be able to find some money, some trinkets, anything to pawn, sell, give away, or whatever, to buy drugs with, or whatever the case may be. Yes, be kind to people. Love on folks. Walk in love toward them, but that does not mean to your detriment. I smiled at a man today and he said, "Thank you for that smile." And I was like, "Thank you for your smile." Then when I was leaving Sam's Club, he said, "Hey there, Smiley." I said, "Hi, how you doing?" He said something about, "I like that smile." I said, "I like your smile too." And then I went on about my business. He went on about his business. He had his wife with him. And just be kind. A smile goes a long way. Saying hello to somebody, "How are you?" It goes a long way. Some people won't even speak to you if you say that. They won't. They be like, I'm shopping. Leave me alone." But you be the bigger person, not to your detriment. Don't go helping people put stuff in their car and you get clubbed over the head and get thrown in the trunk, and we'll find you in whenever, wherever, some other place. Walk in the love of God, y'all. I speak Psalms 91 over you. I pray for your peace, your protection. I pray that God surrounds you like a shield to protect you from all hurt, harm, and danger in the name of Jesus. Y'all show love. This world is something else, but I have a hope. I have hope in Jesus, and I know He's coming back. I've heard since I was a little girl, Jesus is coming back. He's coming back to get us. He's looking for a church without a spot or a wrinkle. And all that stuff is true. And guess what? Every day we get closer and closer. I ain't taking no chances. And let me say this to y'all. If you don't know Him, now we know of Him, but if you don't know Him, baby, find out about Him, learn about Him. You can go to the book of Romans and go to chapter 10, verses 9 through 10. There's a message for you in there. I'll tell you everything. Go research it for yourself. Research it for yourself. Best thing in the world you can do for yourself. I promise you it's the best. You can meet somebody that you fall in love with, they sweep you off your feet, male and female. A female can meet a man that'll just, oh, I love him. And a man can meet, oh, I just love her. But you need to know God for yourself. He's a better friend than any friend you've ever had. And I know we've got some good friends. I know I do. You got he's closer than a brother. He is our elder brother. I can say this, he's my elder brother. Is he your elder brother? Does he look out for you? He's not obligated to look out for people that don't belong to him. But you know what? The Holy Spirit will woo you and pursue you. He'll come after you. He'll just love on you. For God the Father, God the Son, Jesus, they'll just love on you till you can't help yourself. And sometimes we go through things and we think he's not there, like he ain't feeling me. Yes, he is. He feeling you. He loving on you. Because no matter how bad it gets, it can get worse. It can. I don't know why I be doing this, be looking down. I love y'all. I ain't looking down on y'all. And I'm still talking. I'm so sorry, y'all. Just Romans 10:9-10. Read that. Okay? John 3:16. Read that. I'm telling you, y'all are so loved. Y'all are so cared for. And my wisdom is showing over here, and I ain't gonna even try to tuck it in. That's okay. I was going to get a haircut today, but I didn't get a response back. But that's all right. So show the love of God. Be kind. Be wise. Be wise. Don't do anything to your detriment. Don't do anything to hurt your family. Don't invite people in that's gonna just take over your home. You know these squatters these days. Whoo. If you haven't seen video, just type in there squatters. Find you a video and watch how these people, how they maneuver and how they act and get people put out of their own homes. Or they don't have to leave. They're called squatters' rights, and they don't have to leave your home. And they're in there eating up your food, using up your air conditioning and all that kind of stuff. I get you out of my house. They say, "Oh no, you can't do that. You can't get." I bet I can. I bet I can. Cause they probably won't leave. They probably won't leave. Just sit up in there and use up all your toilet paper and all this, that, and the other, and the fifth and the third. I bet I can get you out. Mm-hmm. But first of all, you ain't getting in. I'm not letting you in. I've had family members do family members dirty. So if you've done this family member dirty, why would I want to let you in my house? I'm going to walk in love towards you, and I'm going to tell you no, a firm no. So, okay, that's been, we've been here 28 minutes and some, and I've been running my mouth the whole time, but I am so serious. I love y'all. I don't want to see anything happen to you. I don't want you to be hurt in any kind of way. And I want to see you on the other side. I want to see you in eternity. I want to see you. I want to see you in heaven. I want to come visit you in your mansion and you come visit me in mine. Yes, indeed. So y'all, I'm going to say bye. Okay. Y'all go out there and do something great. All right. Love y'all. Bye-bye.